Hey everybody, I recently wrote some articles about carbon black and I described this pigment as the product of incomplete combustion of hydrocarbons. Well, I've had a few people reach out to me and ask what that means. So rather than try and explain it a different way, I thought I would use a candle to demonstrate what the partial combustion of hydrocarbons are and how you can use that to create carbon black. So this is a holiday candle I stole from my wife's collection, and we're just gonna light one of these wicks. All right, so now that we have a stable flame, what you can see is basically this is how any candle will burn. And if I take a small ceramic bowl, place it above the candle, it will get hot, but it is outside, I'll say, the anatomy of the flame. Now let's actually look at the anatomy of a flame. Looking at this diagram of a candle, you can see where the wax will melt and move up into the wick. That is the area where the wax volatilizes and it's just going to start to burn. As that wax starts to burn and moves into the yellow zone, that's the area of partial combustion. That's where the wax is broken down essentially to carbon, but it hasn't really converted to carbon dioxide and water yet, which will happen when it gets to the very top. All right, so now that we know a little bit more about the anatomy of a flame, now, and I guess I should show this to you, what you'll see is while the flame's been burning, the bottom of this bowl is still very clean, and that's because all of the candle wax is going through complete combustion and turning into carbon dioxide and water. There is no residue being left on this bowl. Now, if I raise the candle, and what I'm going to do is I'm now going to move that ceramic bowl into the middle of the candle. So now I'm kind of interrupting that flame and I'm catching material from the middle zone. So let's take another look at that candle diagram. Now all we are doing is we are moving that ceramic bowl down into that bright yellow layer where the bottom of the bowl will capture any partially combusted hydrocarbons, or in our case, candle wax. All right, so now if we take a look again at the bottom of the bowl, you'll see is it has actually caught a lot of candle wax that's only been partially combusted. That is carbon black. So if I take a tissue and wipe it, you can see it is a very jet black pigment. That essentially is how all carbon black is made, but obviously with much highly refined and engineered processes to do things like surface treatment, particle size reduction, and control of morphology. So I hope that helps you understand a little bit about what exactly we mean by partial combustion, and that is the basic properties of how carbon black is produced. Thanks for watching. Check out the description for more information and hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more videos.